It used to be called the potato poem when it was a poem, but then I still recite it, but it's with music. So now I call it 8 Neat Pieces. And it's different every time because I just make up the banjo part. Once, when I was just a little kid, some guy told me if you take a potato, you cut that potato into a pile of pieces and plant them in the ground, you'll get brand new grade A potatoes. So I took a potato and I cut it up into 8 neat pieces. And I went out into the back lane and I dug 8 neat holes in the ground. And I put my 8 neat pieces of potato into my 8 neat holes in the ground. And I covered them up with 8 neat handfuls of dirt. And I waited. This is me waiting. And I watered them diligently. And a half. Well, I thought I'd be seeing some great big beautiful potato trees growing there any day. But nothing happened. It's the sound of nothing happening. So one day, I became curious, and I went outside and I dug up my potato patch. I was expecting to find my 8 neat pieces of potato in my 8 neat holes in the ground. That's not exactly what I found. What I found was 8 little tiny moldy shriveled up specks of potato being devoured by a horde of hungry potato eating ants. So I gave up the potato growing business. Well, it's hey, don't forget Hieronymus Bosch. He certainly was the man to watch. He took out a patent on going insane, and he's coming back to haunt my brain. You know, I live in a cave high above the mountain tops, growing my hair longer and hiding from the cops. There's really not much reason that I'm wanted by the law. I'm merely psychopathic, it's a minor character flaw. Why even Sigmund Freud lived inside of his own mind, with his id and superego, they defined his mind to be refined. And then the three of them each hid in one dark corner or another, trying hard to repress their lustful thoughts about their mother. Now one night René Descartes sat in a bar in Amsterdam, where he drank 11 beers and said, "I think, therefore I ask." When the barman said, "Hey René, do you want another beer?" René said, "I think not," and it promptly disappeared. Sergei Eisenstein once sat on the great steps of Odessa, thinking about his movies and drinking wine with a contessa. He was looking for a new film to make to solidify his fame, trying to come up with a screenplay to really make his name. Now if he'd only read the writings of A.A. Milne, old Eisenstein might have made a monumental film called The Great Russian Bear and starring Winnie the Pooh, with Piglet playing Lenin and Stalin played by Roo. Let's throw some Christians to the lions and tell the Pope to stay at home. We'll have a celebration in a cellar in old Rome. If the lions are still hungry, we can feed them Spanish rice. Christians and tomato sauce, man, that sounds mighty nice. But if you haven't got religion, you just better not die, or you'll find yourself locked out of that old graveyard in the sky. Well, me, I got things all worked out to have my fun right now. Gonna sneak into heaven dressed up as a holy cow. Now if you stare down deep into a toilet seat, you might find a cockroach I've been wanting to meet. Please give him my regards before pulling the chain. Tell him to send me a postcard from the bottom of the drain. So now don't you forget old Hieronymus Bosch, who most certainly was indeed the man to watch. He took out a patent on going insane, and now he's coming back again to haunt my brain. It's about the first time that I played and sang in front of strangers, which was in New Orleans at Mardi Gras. And the song is entirely true, except for just a few massaging of the details to make it fit more conveniently into a song. It's called On the Street Again, Revisited. It was Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I didn't have no one to call. I went out on the street and I just called to no one at all. And Margaret, she came and told me she didn't have nowhere to go. So we went up to my room in some rundown hotel and turned heads down low and listen to the endless sounds in the street down below, where they were singing songs that echoed in my soul. Yellow light poured through the windows. I was standing with Mike, the guitar man. I was banging on my banjo like I had a claw hammer for a hand. And Margaret, she sang to me and she told me of her pain. She was crying out in anger and whispering in shame. She sang of how the life she'd led now seemed at last in vain. She was singing songs that echoed in my soul. We were busking in the jam-packed French Quarter, collecting coin in a hat on the ground. Some guy even offered to help us out by passing that hat around. And just as our set was ending, he held the hat up, it was filled to the brim. And then he vanished in the dark of the night, and all that money disappeared with him. And we were left behind, broke and hungry. So we started all over again, into singing songs that echoed in my soul. Well, me and Mike and Margaret, we sang almost all night long. Seemed like everything we'd ever felt just came pouring out in song. And Margaret's voice rang out just like a harmonica lost in the night, singing on the crowded street where we watched some drunken bikers start a fight. Well, one of them got shot through the head that night, but we just kept on keeping on, singing those songs that echoed in my brain soul. Well, the nickels and dimes crawled in, and they turned into dollar bills. We kept on with our singing while the people filled our till, until the guardians of law and order came just to sweep us off the street. And we ducked into an all-night bar and grabbed the very last remaining seat. And then a voice on that barroom's jukebox just went searing through my brain. It was singing songs that echoed in my soul. That's where the brain was supposed to be. Well, we sat there in Bonaparte's and ate and drank up all our bread. We should have kept our money for that rundown hotel room instead. And Margaret, She was so tired just at the moment when all our stuff was getting tossed out the window, and we were on the street again. And I started back at beating on my banjo, and I tried my best to smile while we were singing songs that echoed in my soul. Now, it's called Rabbits in the Moonlight, and it's ostensibly about rabbits, but I'm pretty sure it's really about something else. In the moonlight, dancing beneath the stars, don't see what unknown perils lie ahead. They keep a watchful eye and keep their ears up high, for they never know when they could wind up dead. They'll need their wits to stay alive instead. Rabbits in the moonlight, dancing beneath the stars, don't see the passing crows high in the air. There's a murder up above, a crow is not a dove. Shadows whisper, fate awaits right there. A grisly fate that could be anywhere. In the moonlight, dancing beneath the stars, don't see the haggard fox that lurks nearby. The old fox brings it last, the rabbits are too fast, and that was not the rabbit's time to die. Their fate must still await another try. Rabbits in the moonlight, dancing beneath the stars, don't see the hungry owl against the moon. The owl begins to dive, the rabbits scatter wide, but that owl will catch a tasty rabbit soon. A treat to eat beneath the shimmering moon. Rabbits in the moonlight, dancing beneath the stars, don't see what hidden perils lie in wait. Though they keep that watchful eye and keep their ears up high, they can never know for whom they will be bait. They'll need those wits to evade each deadly fate. This is called the No Bluebird Blues. Some days you wake up feeling low down and blue. Yeah, some days you wake up feeling so low down and blue. No bluebird out your window, just those blues inside of you. Yeah, you look outside your window through one half open eye. Oh, you look outside your window through that one half open eye. With all those blues inside of you, ain't no blue left for the sky. All you see when you look outside is cloudy sky, all dark and gray. All you see when you look outside is cloudy sky, all dark and gray. And you can feel it in your bones, this is gonna be a blues-filled day. You're feeling so blue and low down, don't even want to get out of bed. You're feeling so blue and low down, don't even want to get out of bed. It feels like too much effort just to get yourself to raise your head. You shut that half-open eye and try to lose your blues in sleep. You shut that half-open eye and try to lose your blues in sleep. But you know you gotta get up because you got promises to keep. Yeah, some days when you wake up, you feel so low down and blue. Some days when you wake up, you're feeling so low down and blue. Ain't no bluebird out your window, and those no bluebird blues inside of you. Yeah, those no bluebird blues inside of you. That led me to this song, which in some ways is also influenced by an old folk song called "Oh Death," in which the singer is addressing death. And
so this is going to be a laugh riot.
this one is a laugh. This one is an absolute laugh riot. That's it, exactly. It's called "The Last Wish." You can die in the saddle or in a rocking chair. Old man death can sneak up on you just about anywhere. And when he comes hunting for you, it never seems quite fair. You wish that he'd just go away and leave you standing there. death, won't you give me a little extra time alive? Just a few more hours or days before you next arrive. Oh, death, won't you give me a little more time to live? Just a little while more, please. It's not that much to give. Yeah, you can die in that saddle or in your rocking chair. Truth is, death can always find you. You can't hide anywhere. And when death does come along and finds you standing there, there's always more you'd rather do. It never seems quite fair. Oh, death, won't you give me a little extra time alive? Just a few more hours or days before you next arrive. Oh, death, won't you give me a little more time to live? Just a little while more, please. It's not too much to give. You can forsake your saddle, forsake your rocking chair, but old man Death will still find you. You can't hide anywhere. You know when he comes hunting, that game is never fair. He'll never bargain or go away, or just leave you standing there. Woo! Okay, now I'm going to sing it. I'll sing it once, and then we'll sing it together. Maybe more than once to get it, and then we'll go on. I'll do a little introduction here. Just like Daniel in the lion's den, times are hard now, like they were back then. We need peace and love to fill this world again. Lift up your voices, make it joyful sound, singing songs for peace wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. You can do it better than that now. So let's do it again. I want everybody to sing. I want you to sing loud. We have to sing loud in order to bring peace into the world. They have to be able to hear us in all these war-torn parts of the world, you know? So join me, please. Just like Daniel in the lion's den, times are hard now, like they were back then. We need peace and love to fill this world again. Lift up your voices, making joyful sound, singing songs for peace wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. Yeah. Now I can sing this by myself. When times get tough, we really need each other. Stranger, cousin, mother, father, sister, or brother. Let's open up our hearts and sing for peace together. Oh, yeah. wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. Yeah, right now is the needed time to sing for peace and love, and let our voices climb. So let's sing to bring this world into peacetime. Lift up your voices, make it joyful sound, singing songs for peace wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. In a minute we're going to come back to the first verse, which you all know. Oh, just like Daniel in the lion's den, times are hard now like they were back then. We need peace and love to fill this world again. Lift up your voices, make a joyful sound, singing songs for peace wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. Let's do that chorus one more time, loud and clear. Lift up your voices, make a joyful sound, singing songs for peace wherever you may be found, to spread peace and love this whole wide world around. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for singing along.